What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yeah, man, Lee Zeldin, he's rolling more stuff back. Man. I like to see it. Now, I've seen both sides of this argument already, where they're saying, "Oh, more mercury and more this in the air or in the water is bad." This is not about companies dumping mercury and other crap into the water. Okay, just stop it. It's not that. But let's get into it after the intro. Guys, we all know that we need car insurance, but let's be real, auto insurance rates have gotten out of control. I was shocked when I looked at how much mine had gone up just this year. And if you're watching this, there's a good chance that you're overpaying too. So I started looking for better options, and that's when I found today's sponsor, Finance Buzz. It's a site I generally think more people should be using. Finance Buzz is a tool that helps you compare car insurance quotes fast. It uses an aggregator of a bunch of different insurance companies to get you the best offer. Over 1 million drivers have used it to shop for a better rate. As you can see here as I walk through the site, the process is exceptionally simple. You click your model, the area, name, whether you're financed or not. All you do is enter a few basics. It's really simple. Your zip code, car info, birthday, email, boom, you get matched with top providers. So if you want to make sure that you're not leaving money on the table, click the link that I put right here in the description down below, or scan the QR code that I'm going to put on screen for you right now. And thanks to Finance Buzz for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to the video. So welcome on back to TK's Garage. And yes, Lee Zeldin just posted the following. I'll put those up here on Twitter. He said, first, we're going to be announcing some new regulation rollbacks. And he said that it was one of a few that they were going to do. One of the things that I'm hearing is the president signing these CRAs tomorrow morning. Don't worry, we'll be covering it live. Stay tuned. But the president signing these CRAs tomorrow, but Lee Zeldin also issuing more guidance in terms of emissions on vehicles. Now, we've heard a whole slew of where we were going to be. Some said pre-2008. That's stuff that we heard from that Republican congressman from Texas. Others, the president had said 2020. We emailed the White House. We got the clarification from the White House that was a starting point. And it looks like they're going to try to settle somewhere around 2012. Now, I already know that you're going to say, oh, isn't that when DEF started? I think they're trying to do it at a date that is right at pre-diesel exhaust fluid. Why? Well, I think you're going to see the administration and or the Environmental Protection Agency talk about, it helps bring down NOx, and it helps do all this other stuff in terms of diesel exhausts. But it also does other extreme harm to the environment, all right? This is putting that stuff out there, and it causes bees not to go pollinate anything. It's literally like, making people... Okay, so the bees are now flying around like they don't know what to do. They don't know what they're supposed to rub their on or whatever. They don't know what they're get pollen on and to go to another thing. They have no idea. And there has been multiple studies on this when it comes to diesel exhaust fluid. And I think there's a better solution. If they want to have some other solution they want to put in trucks that can get rid of NOx or help bring down NOx, fine, whatever. But this stuff they're doing right now, between all the other stuff that's harm for the environment, when it crystallizes and damages the system, it's bad for the environment because they got to replace a whole nother system, and then they have to put all that other crap into solid waste. It's not helping the environment.
Diesel exhaust fluid is a friggin' disaster. It damages vehicles, causes more harm on the environment, as the vehicles don't last as long as they normally would do without those systems. You can argue with me in the comments about, oh, the air is so much better now that there's DEF. Okay, so what about your water, your soil, you know, where you get your food from? Because what do you think happens with all of these semi-trucks and all of these pickup trucks that used to run, at least on the pickup truck side, right? These pickup trucks used to run 400,000 or 500,000 miles before a rebuild. Now they're blowing up at like gas intervals, right? 160, 200,000, and that's after extensive maintenance that costs the owner thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. Where do those trucks go? Well, they go to junkyards. Yeah, some of them get stripped. Maybe they recycle some of the metal, right? But a lot of that stuff finds its way into the environment. It's bad for the environment. I would much rather have a truck that runs 500,000 miles and puts out whatever than to have 10 that don't put it out, but now there's components and stuff getting buried in the ground or recycled, or we're putting crap in the air. I'm done with it. So good on Lee Zeldin if that's the case. I mean, look, I want pre-2000 emission standards. I think now that the DOT is reversing the scam in terms of getting rid of having the CAFE standards where people were, you know, putting these BS EPA estimates on electric vehicles, and then they're getting the credit for CAFE because they have those, that going away, you're going to see one or two things happen. Either a lot of our major manufacturers in the United States aren't going to make EVs anymore, or they're going to so drastically change the CAFE standards that it doesn't matter. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think that the EPA administrator, Mr. Zeldin, is doing a bang-up job. I think he's doing what needs to be done. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friend.